Hello everyone. Welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I'm Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise and the Camellia Alise Academy, and I am super excited to be here with you guys. So for those of you who joined us at this summit, you will see I am drinking the Camellia cocktail from the VIP reception. I hope that many of you guys were able to make it. But before I get into this week's topic, I want to toast to each and every one of you for making it through Hump Day. All right, so if you go to the Camellia Alise page, today's live topic was just a recap of the summit. I'm super excited and still just reeling over the positive energy and all of the amazing things that happened at the summit. So if y'all want to kind of learn a little bit more about everything that happened, what all we did, you can go to the Camellia Alise page. I also had a couple of Spa Spotlight Awards that I was not able to give out in person because a couple of people either had to leave and take flights early or they weren't able to come back from lunch. So you might be one of those people. We tagged them. So make sure that you go look at the Camellia Alise page for the summit recap. But after such an amazing weekend, I wanted to make one important announcement to you guys. And then secondly, I wanted to go into what I find to be the most important tip after you've done a training, okay? So the announcement is this. If you are not able to make it to the summit this weekend, it is okay. We will be making this an annual thing. It might be biannual. We don't know. But next year, we will be doing the summit here in Houston again, October 21st through the 23rd, y'all. Tickets are already on sale. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. We will be doing the summit again. So if you weren't able to join, please join next year. It's going to be bigger and better. More speakers, more workshops, more certification classes. So I need you guys to go ahead and tap in and send us what kind of classes you want us to offer, what all you want to see at that summit next year, because we're listening, and whatever you guys tell us, that's how we're going to make sure that we improve for next year. Oh, thank you. Everybody saying they were so honored and happy to be there. Thank you for having us. Absolutely. It is my pleasure. But like I said, so the dates, y'all should have them on the calendar, October 21st through the 23rd here in Houston. But the one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I think is so important. Every week I come in here and I talk to you guys about the important things when you're starting your business. What you need to know about this technique, something you might be doing wrong, contraindications, safety and sanitation. But this weekend we did 4 certification classes, packed to the point where some of them we were like, okay, we have to cut, you guys off. We can't add any more people. The classes were absolutely amazing. And if you guys watch and are a part of everything, you know that here at Camellia Alise, we offer classes weekly. We offer classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays here in Houston. And then in LA, we offer classes normally Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we offer classes every week. But I do have people that ask me all the time this one question, like, what's the ROI? What's the success rate? What's, this and that? Like, how successful are your students? And I always tell people, it's 50-50. 50% go to make that 6 figures and beyond, and then 50%, they probably never start. They either never start or they don't really get rolling. Different things happen. I get that. But the number one tip that I'm going to give you guys for anybody that is taking a body contour class, the number one tip to success after you have taken a training is to start the damn business, okay? My number one tip is to practice and get out there. If you hold on to the information that you've learned and you hold on to it for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, by the time you're ready to actually get out there and start, you don't even remember what you're doing. You don't. Like, you have got to get out there and practice. So the worst thing that you can do after taking a training, look, Instructor Coy, she out here. She's like, yes, you know, that's the number one mistake you can make. The number one mistake you can make is to take this amazing information and sit on it. If you were at the summit this week, you got information on financials, getting your back office together. You got information on dressing for success. You got information on branding your social media. And I already see, I'm going to give a personal shout out to Instructor Coy, because I already see she's taking that information and she's changing how she's posting. Y'all have got to implement the things that you learn. If you do not implement the things that you are learning, it's just being used on deaf ears. It's basically being wasted, okay? So on the last live on the @Camellia Alise page, I talked about the one thing that I got out of it was the power of my words and being intentional about my mornings. Everybody talked about, you know, self-affirmations and things that they do. And I'm the person that I go grab my phone. I'm like, okay, let me look at emails. That's not how I should start my day. So this morning, after my conference, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to grab that phone and do that. I put an app on there. I started with positive affirmations. I'm applying the energy. I'm applying the information that I learned. If you sit on the information that you learned, you have wasted your money. You've wasted your time. You wasted your instructor's time, y'all. Instructor Coy, she said, please start your business, guys. Don't plan for years. Let's go get this party started. Use your skills. So the number one piece of advice that I can give any person, whether it's a conference you attended, it's a training you attended, it's a workshop, a webinar, whatever, is apply the information that you have learned to start moving the needle forward. Every day in your business, you should be doing something. I don't care if it was today, like, dang, I really hate social media, but today I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go ahead and create my own content. Let me go ahead and open this Canva. Let me contact somebody that can do my social media, something. Every day, you should be doing at least 1 or 2 things to move your business forward. The people who just sit back and you wait, you're never going to get anywhere. It's all about application. You guys have got to make things work. So I kind of, this week, which is very rare, because normally I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this and I want to talk about that. But after having so much amazing information, I was like, what do I really want to talk to everybody about this week? And that was the one thing that hit me. I'm like, yeah, we got all of this great information over the weekend. I'm giving y'all information constantly, coming out here every week. But if you're not doing anything with the information, it's a waste, right? Like, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. So did not want to keep you guys long today. I really and truly, I'm still reeling from the weekend. It was absolutely amazing. So much so that we're already planning next year. But I really and truly just wanted to impart in you the one thing, number one tip I would say, any training that you have taken, go and apply that information. Now, let me also give this disclaimer. If you have taken a training that has been so awful that you walked away and learned nothing, then, okay, don't apply that. You know, like, don't go out there and try to do something wrong. Seek out more information before you do something that could potentially hurt you or your business or someone else. But for the most part, that's not really an issue, not with our students for the most part. But I'm saying, if you've taken a training somewhere else and you didn't learn something, okay, then go ahead and seek out some more information before you jump out there. But if you have got good information and you feel like, okay, this is something that I've actually learned, I can go apply it, do not sit on that information. Like, we as humans, the longer we sit on things, the more that we forget them. So I highly encourage you guys to take the things you learned this weekend, take the things you learned in class, take the things that you've been researching, and truly apply those things for your success. Okay. And once again, I started off saying this, and I'm going to end it saying the same thing. When students come to class, we typically have a 50-50 success rate. Not because, oh, my machine didn't work, or, oh, I can't get clients. No, it's because you come to class, you get this amazing information, and then you just sit on it and it goes nowhere. Okay? So if you want a great return on investment and you want to actually make money, you need to take the information that you've learned, apply it, and make it actually work. That's the difference. I look at people like Bill Gates, right? Like he had a great idea, and it took him a little bit longer, right? He had to try some things. Elon Musk then went bankrupt a couple times, but guess what? It's like, that's it right there. I'm going to read what Koi said. She said, this is great information. Nothing makes me more sad than a student that doesn't commit to their greatness. That is the whole point. You have to be committed to your success. I can sit up here and I'm definitely going to make this alive, and I might just go over some of the failures that I have gone through as I've built this business. I might just sit down and say, okay, here's the biggest challenges I've gone through, because I think sometimes you guys need to hear that. And we talked about that on the Millionaire Mindset panel. Things where, one of us, she started a suite, thought she was doing great, and the people that owned it was like, I need you to get out. We don't want you here. There have been so many different things that will knock you back. I know a lady who started a skincare product, and her manufacturer blew up. Literally, the manufacturing facility blew up. Ours, the $500,000 piece of equipment broke down on us right before we were pitching to Walmart. Things happen, but if you are committed to your greatness and you actually are applying things and moving forward, you will see a light at the end of the tunnel. But if you stop in the middle of the tunnel, you never make it to the light. Okay? So my number one piece of advice, I hope that you guys got something out of this, but number one piece of advice is to really and truly apply the information you have and start getting that work. Like Miss Coy said, let's get this work. Start getting that work. Because if you're just sitting on the information, all you're doing is wasting your time and really wasting your money, right? Like, you come to us to learn the best, but if you're not learning, then you're learning when you're here, but if you're not doing, then there's no point. Like Koi said, like cavitation, don't stop moving. That's one thing we're like, we grab hands, don't stop moving. You got to keep moving forward in order to see the light at the end of the tunnel and to see the success that you want to achieve. You really and truly do have to move forward. We got one more comment I'm going to take, and then I'll probably go ahead and end the live. She said, it's been hard, it's been a roller coaster, but she said, I've stuck to it and I've grown. Exactly. I always say, like, entrepreneurship, like, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? They'd be like, shoot, I'm just going to quit my job and start the business today. No, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. I talked to you guys about knowing your sales cycle. Do you know, like, when the spa industry really ramps up and when it slows down? Hint, hint, I will tell you, if you're in the body sculpting industry, around Thanksgiving through New Year's is going to be pretty slow, y'all, because that's when everybody's eating turkey, drinking like crazy, gaining all that weight. And then in January, it's new me, new year, new this, new that. I need to get this body right. Y'all have to plan for that. You got to market for that and know that November and December are going to be slower than January, right? So you have to know your sales cycles. You have to know how to plan for those ups and downs so that when you're in a down, you got money to the side to make it through. So it's just things like that. I have done a video on that. You guys can catch that one on YouTube or Instagram if you want information. Yes, that's what Koi said. Get your packages ready for the new year. That's what y'all should be doing right now. We're about to go into that slower season with Thanksgiving. So you need to be getting your packages and your deals and everything ready for the new year. Okay? So, super, super excited to have been here with you guys today. Even more excited that I got to spend the weekend with so many of you guys. Looking forward to continuing to host everyone, continuing to teach you guys throughout the year. If there's any specific topic that you want me to touch on during Wine and Wellness Wednesday, please let me know. And next week, I'm actually going to go into the sculpting room and talk to you guys about some of the essential supplies that you need when you're starting your sculpting business. We will do that next week. So I will talk to you guys really soon. Thank you so much. Toast to you guys for making it through hump day, and we will see you again next week. Bye.